moment I heard a RS3, I went, what is that? It didn't sound like a 6-cylinder, and it had too much grunt to be a 4. That's because it was a 5-cylinder putting down 400 horsepower to all 4 wheels. All-wheel drive has become Audi's thing, and pushing that system to its limits is RS's thing. Their cars were made to perform and hold their own next to the other German big boys, Mercedes-Benz AMG and BMW M. And if you're aiming to compete with those, you also have to be prepared to have a car with unlockable potential via tuning. That's exactly what Aaron is doing to his. Come find out with us.
I chose the Audi RS3, one, because I've been a big Audi fan for a long time. I caught my first glimpse of one in a Home Depot parking lot about 5 years ago. It was an 8V, it was blue, it looked really nice, and I didn't even know that the RS3 was in the States. I got home and I started researching about the car, checking it out. It looked really, really nice. The all-wheel drive, the power, the interior, the professionalism of it, it checked all the boxes. At the time, I couldn't afford it, and so fast forward 5 years later, I'm really happy that I waited because I got the 8Y, which I think looks a lot nicer. The 8Y is the newer generation from the 8V, the previous model. 8Y started in 2022, went to 2024. The differences are mainly just some facelifts on the outside, different front, different rear tail lights, different torque splitter, a little bit different suspension and interior. So I think Audi's separated from the other competitors largely just, Audi has like a professionalism take on luxury and performance. When you see an Audi, even if it's just a base model car, it looks nice, it looks sleek. They all perform well, whether it's just your daily commute or up on a track or up here in the canyons having fun. There's an Audi for every single aspect of that, as well as just the raw sound, especially in the 5-cylinder. It's just a unique tone that you just don't hear anywhere else. The Grail exhaust and the IE intake really, really complement it, and it's just a nice, just tasteful sound. My favorite modification to go to has got to be the exhaust. Looking at your car from the outside, you see it from the outside when you're out of it and you're not driving it, but when you're in and you hear that exhaust, it brings the car to life. It sounds faster, it feels faster. It just makes the car stand out from regular traffic. My favorite memory about this car so far, it actually happened the other week when I was leaving work, and it was the day after I got these wheels installed. And I'm at a stoplight, and there's some kids across the street at a Starbucks. And they completely risked their lives, bolted across oncoming traffic, 2 crosswalks, came over, were super stoked about the car, taking pictures in front of it with me in it, and then I gave them a little launch at the light. And it's stuff like that, it makes you feel good.
The kids were eyeing Aaron's car because it isn't just some regular RS3.
A list of modifications I've done to the car so far. I have an upgraded intercooler through APR. I have the integrated engineering carbon intake. I've got unitronic midpipes coupled with the Grail exhaust. I've just put on these Apex forged wheels, and I plan to lower it on some coil springs and then do a big brake kit as well. What got me into cars was it Need for Speed 2, or I think it was Midnight Club Dub Edition on PS1 or PS2 back in the day. My brother got me into that, and he was also into cars. He's a little older than me, so I kind of tailed him. But definitely video games, Fast and Furious movies, and then just starting to see him on the road and making it happen. I like Too Fast, Too Furious. Dude, now they're just like superheroes saving the world. But it's still cool. It's gonna be cool. We're all gonna watch it either way. My advice for anyone looking to get an RS3 is just buckle up, and I would say just get ready to have fun.